Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. You must be getting ready to sell your car, and I know you want to make the best money you can for it. It's always better to sell your car versus trading it in. So whether you're selling an old hoopty that needs a lot of work or a newer car that doesn't, take some of these tips to heart. It'll maximize your profit. Let's get started. All right, here's my tips for how to make the most money when you're selling your car. You will probably look at a lot of these and say, well, duh, but you would be amazed how many people don't do this. The first tip is when you're ready to sell your car, go find your car title, have it in your hot little hand. Don't wait until somebody comes and you've got the car ready to sell and you make a deal and you go in your house to your dresser drawer where you always keep your car titles, and then guess what? No car title. Where could you have put it? So always, always, always have your car title in your hot little hand and put in a safe place when you're ready to sell your car. I also say this at every video. However, the name of the title is printed on the front is how you have to sign it on the back. If your name is Joseph P. Johnson, you're going to sign Joseph P. Johnson. You're not going to sign Joe Johnson. You're not going to sign Joseph Prescott Johnson. You're going to sign Joe Johnson. So that is step one. Have that title ready to go so that when you make a deal with somebody, you are ready. The next thing to do is to take care of small nuisance items. Now, a lot of the cars that I buy are cheap cars. They need a lot of work, and that's why I'm buying them. But there are people out there that have nicer cars that maybe are, say, $10,000 cars or something like that, or even more, that are in the mindset that they're going to sell their car. So one of the first things you want to do is take care of any little nuisance items. By nuisance items, I mean if it's a check engine light on, go to AutoZone or O'Reilly or whoever and scan that code and see what the car needs. If it's something that's going to cost $100, $200 to fix, go ahead and get it fixed. The reason I say this is when somebody reads an ad on Facebook or Craigslist, it says, oh, check engine lights on. I think it's a sensor or something. No, that's not it. It usually hides a bigger problem. So if you can take care of that sensor or something before you even list your car, you can say in your ad, there's no check engine light on, no warnings, and it's ready to go. So simple little thing like that you want to take care of. You want to kind of look at your car's interior and see, is it really worn out? Is the carpet kind of bad? Is the seat torn? As cheesy as it sounds, after you get your car cleaned up and in nice shape, a new set of floor mats, Walmart floor mats or floor mats from the dealer, will really freshen up the interior. So honestly, consider a set of floor mats or a steering wheel cover if the foam's coming all off. Those are cheap things that you can buy that will make a big, big difference. Also, your tires. If you're dealing with a car that's worth more money, and it needs tires, I would probably consider putting the tires on it first. And the reason I say this is, say it's $500 for a set of tires. When people come to look at your car and they're going to want to haggle, they're not going to haggle the $500 for a set of tires. They're going to tell you it's $800 for a set of tires, and you'll lose money. So if you can afford to take care of tires first, I would do that. Another thing is the older cars, maybe there's tread showing because the alignment's bad or the tires are just bald. Consider a used set of tires from the used tire vendor. If you put two new front tires on it and they cost you $40 a piece, that's $80. And now I don't want to say hiding, but now there's not as much proof or awareness that maybe you have an alignment issue or that you need a ball joint or control arms or something of that nature. And it also makes the car a little safer for the next person until they can decide how to deal with it. Okay, this one is super simple, but you'd be amazed how many people don't think about it. Get your damn car washed. If you're selling a more expensive car, and when I say expensive, compared to the cars that we sell on my lot, if this is a 5, 8, 10,000 or more dollar car, consider paying the $300 for a detail, because they'll steam clean your carpet, they'll wash the car. In many cases, they'll apply wax, they'll do tire shine, they'll clean the engine compartment in most cases, and you really want to make the car look as good as it can. You wouldn't ever go out on a date with somebody without taking a shower, would you? And what is the first thing that a realtor tells you when you go to sell your house? Declutter, depersonalize. They don't want pictures of your wedding in the house. It's the same thing with a car wash. So if you're going to take your car to get it detailed and pay the $200 or $300, that's great. On a cheaper car, an older car, maybe you just don't have that money in your budget. At minimum, you got to wash your car. Also, you've got to take off all your stickers. People have 20 stickers across their back window. The prospective buyer looks at that. They have a hard time relating to themselves driving the car because it's got all your damn stickers. Maybe they're a super left-wing Democrat and you're a super right-wing conservative, and they see that and they're already turned off and kind of adversarial. So when you become in the mindset that you're going to sell your car, wash your car. You can do it with a garden hose. You can take it to a self-serve wash. You can pay the $40 at a drive-through car wash. Also, you want to try to get out any carpet stains, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. Plain soap and water and a towel will get a lot of stains out, and then just go over it a second time with a just clean water towel and leave the windows down and let it dry. Do that on the carpet, do that on the cloth interior, do that on the headliner. Just make it look a little bit better. And then if you bought new floor mats, that's the time to put them in. Don't leave your pink Powerpuff Girl steering wheel cover. Put on a plain black one or a plain wood one that won't offend anybody. Nothing that's to your personal taste. Just clean and basic. Don't have your hanging fuzzy dice in the car. Take that out. Take all the paperwork out of your glove box, except maybe your insurance card, and stick that on your visor. Don't have your 20 chargers that go to all your various devices in the car. And when we're talking about cleaning the car, I want to talk about the trunk. As you know, I own a car lot. You would not believe how many gallons of oil, antifreeze, brake fluid, and the like we have at the shop that came out of the trunk of cars that we've bought. One of the things I do when I'm buying a used car, bear in mind I'm always buying the cheap ones, is if I see in the trunk antifreeze, oil, transmission fluid, those little $20 chargers of Freon, that tells me that that car has some motor issues or some transmission issues. It leaks. It's going to cost me money to fix those leaks. So when you go to sell your car, change your mindset. It's no longer your car. It is a product that you are trying to sell. People often will wash the car and they completely forget the trunk. So everything out of the trunk. See if there's air in your spare tire. Make sure there is air in your spare tire. Make sure all the jack tools are there. Vacuum the trunk liner out. Take all the chemicals and components that are not needed out of your car. You might, for the time being, if you're driving this car while you sell it, consider a backpack. As I'm a dealer, I'm in a different car all the time, and I don't want to leave any personal items in the cars in case somebody comes by and wants to test drive. So I carry a backpack with me, and it's got sometimes my hard plate, my iPhone charger, my medications, my sunglasses, my computer, stuff that most people might normally leave in their car. It's in my backpack. Take it with you. That way, anytime somebody comes to see your car, they're seeing a car as if it was at a dealer or as if it was new. No personal items, no personalization. Clean the car out. Wipe the carpet, even if it's just water and a rag, it will make a difference. If you're a smoker, you could consider buying a $30 ionizer off Amazon to get that smoke smell out, and then stop smoking in your damn car while you're selling it. You have to think of it as not your car. If the car's got some odor, We here have smell pretty shit you can spray, but if you don't, get the Febreze that you spray in your house and spray a little Febreze. You don't have that, dryer sheets work good. Put a couple dryer sheets under the seats. That will help just to give you a little bit different smell. So those are things that you want to do to the car to make it as pleasant as possible. Also, if you've got a broken window switch, but the window works, consider maybe the Junkyard or eBay or Amazon for one of those quick fixes so that everything looks fresh and clean. Armor All is a great thing. There's many products that are just like if I could say it, many products just like Armor All that make stuff shine. You can get them at Walmart. You can buy them on Amazon. $10 for the bottle or something. You use it on your tires, use it on your dash, use it on your vinyl seats if you have vinyl seats, your center console, all those types of things. So shine it up, make it look nice, make it look how you felt about it when it was brand new to you. Do that as soon as you're ready to sell your car, and you have to keep it that way until your car actually sells. Okay, so just following up, you know where your title is, you've got your car cleaned up as best you can, either by a detail or by washing it yourself. You've got your interior wiped out as good as you can. You've got shiny stuff on your tires, on your dash, everywhere there. And any nuisance repairs that you could afford to fix, you have fixed. Be it just a fresh set of windshield wipers, those little struts that keep the hood standing up when you open the hood. All those things are available on Amazon for cheap or at Walmart for cheap. And they make a big difference in terms of not being nuisance items that the next buyer will have to take care of. So now that you've done this, it's time to take pictures of your car. And this is an area where I just have to laugh. I always get compliments from my customers that we take good pictures here at the lot. And the reason is pretty self-evident. We do them in the light. How many times have you looked on Facebook Marketplace or on Craigslist, somebody's got an ad and they have two pictures and they took them at night and they're kind of blurry, and one's the interior and one's the exterior, and it says it has a dent on the side, but the picture is not of the dent. So think out what you want to do. First, in the daylight, take your pictures. All four sides, corner angles, all that. Then open your doors, interior pictures. Where is the worst part of the interior? It's always the driver's seat, because that car is always occupied by a driver. So make sure you get a good picture of the driver's seat, that it is or isn't torn up. Take a good picture of your dash, that it is or isn't cracked. If your car has a sunroof, make sure you take a picture of the sunroof so everybody can see that when they look. If your car has a dent on the right rear door, take a picture of the right rear door. You're not trying to hide things. What you're trying to do is accurately represent what your car looks like. If you have 4 brand new tires, take a picture of the tires, because you're going to put in your ad that you have 4 brand new tires. Then, when you're done, make a walk around video of your car. Literally walk around the car and point out what's wrong with it. This is my car. It's a 2005 Toyota Camry. It's got 180,000 miles on it. It looks good. We recently put tires on it. There is a dent in the door right here. You can see this dent. Let me pop the hood. This is our engine. I had to put a battery last month. You can see the sticker still on my battery. Let me start it up so you can hear it run. Go around, start it up. Show on the video the engine running so that they can hear that it's not knocking, that it sounds normal. Come back in and say my stereo works. Turn the radio on. Turn the air conditioner on. Hey, my AC blows cold. This is my car. If you need more information, let me know. And why you're going to do that is, as you get messaged on Facebook and as you get calls or messages on Craigslist, we are not wasting time. You don't want someone to come out and then say, oh, I didn't see in the picture there was a dent in the door. I'm not interested. You've wasted your time and you've wasted theirs. So I do the walk around video. I do the pictures. What I am trying to do is weed out any potential buyer that the car might not be for them. I'm saving them time, I'm saving me time. And also, I'm taking away bargaining chips. What that means is, once I've done the video, I've took the pictures, I've written the fair, honest description of my car. Maybe have a friend look at your description before you post it if you don't sell a lot of cars. You're not selling a brand new car, you're selling a used car. Be upfront about the issues. If it's normal wear and tear, put that. If there's something exceptionally good, i.e. new tires, new battery last week, put that. If there's something bad, my AC does not blow cold, I need front brakes and I can't afford them, put that. And here's why. Here's why. When people come to look at your car, say you want $4,000. They're going to say, well, would you take 3? No, I won't take 3. Well, you know, it needs front brakes and there's a dent in the door. My immediate response to that is, you are right. We already talked about that in the ad and in the walk around video, so that shouldn't be a surprise to you and then is not a negotiating tool. They'll have to find a new reason to try to beat you down on price. Or they know they were aware of it before they came out. And this just helps you with your negotiation. You've already told them everything that you could find that was bad. You've already given them a video. So if they come out after seeing those, you know that they won't be objecting to a car that needs brakes because they knew. So that is why I am brutally honest with my descriptions. You should be too. Don't say, oh, my car's great and it's perfect and I want top dollar, because all that will happen is you'll waste your time showing it to a bunch of people who then won't buy it because it's not perfect. Hey, you're still watching my video. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, take just a second, hit that like and subscribe for me. If you want notifications of when I put out more videos, there's a little bell sign you can hit. It'll send you a little message. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's get back to your video. All right, so now we got to talk about pricing. How do you price your car? I don't use Kelley Blue Book. I don't use Car Dealer. I don't use Auto Trader. The way I price my cars is I go on Marketplace and I go on Craigslist and I do a search for my car with my equipment within 1 or 2 years of my model. So if I have an 06 Camry and the body style was the same for many years, I'll search 05 to 07 Toyota Camrys and I'll see what people are asking. You have to be honest with yourself. Is yours in as good a condition as these others that you're seeing? Better condition or worse condition? I try to set my price to 75% of the highest one. What I mean is, if they are $5,000 to $10,000, I don't want to be the bottom. I don't want to be the top. I want to be middle of the road. So $7,500, $8,000, something along that range. That's where I want to be. I need to give myself the expectation that I will be haggling with people, because in the used car process, everybody wants to haggle unless you just have a peach or a gem. So middle of the road on price. All right. So you post your ad. It's live on Craigslist. It's live on Marketplace. You're going to get blown up with the messages. If it's Marketplace, my favorite, of course, is what's the less, which is typically the Hispanic community wanting to know how little you'll take for your car. And the automated response of, is this available? And then you'll type back, oh yes, I still have it, and then nothing. That's just sort of how it goes with Marketplace, but Marketplace so far has been the best, quickest way to sell a vehicle. So be prepared for that, be pleasant. When people message me with what's the less, I usually say, you'll need to come look at it, and if you decide it's for you, we can negotiate then. If I'm asking $5,000 and somebody messages back $3,000 cash today, If you need the 3,000, I guess you can take it. But my general response is, no thank you, I appreciate the offer. There's no point being a jerk. There's no point saying, no, I'm not taking 60% of what you asked. That's it. If people say, is this available? Yes, it is. And you can attach or send a link to your walk around video with, hey, here's a video I made to help you decide if it might be something you'd like to see. They're going to come out, they're going to look at it. It doesn't matter what you disclosed, they're going to try to find something else. That is the way the game is played, and that's why you have a little bit of wiggle room. So once you make your deal, you're going to have the title in your hand. You're going to take their cash, sign the title. You're going to make sure that they sign the title in front of you as well. You're going to want to put in a notification of vehicle transfer. And also, I will link this video to the video on how to sell your car in terms of doing your paperwork here in Texas, but it will apply to most states. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you take some of these points to heart because it will make a difference on the price your vehicle is going to sell for. I have bought and sold over 1,000 vehicles, and these are the systems that I use. These are the indicators that I look for, and these are the ways that I have found help move our cars as quick as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it very much. If you would, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and I hope to see you on another video. Thanks.